what you mean there, Breath. But let's see as we go in here. It looks like the Battlerite was grabbed for the AoE fear. Morphe gonna avoid the snipe there. Very good job. Barrier coming out. A little bit of counter pressure. The stun gonna miss. Gonna zoom back out here a little bit more so we can get a little bit of a better range. The M2 is going to hit onto Winghaven. Winghaven going to try and snipe and steal the middle, which I think he did. Deadly Injection coming out onto Morphe. The ultimate coming out. Going to avoid most of it as Lucy rolls away. So the snipe going to get canceled. Leaps in. Doesn't avoid it. So still going to have his snipe. There's the silence. Deadly Injection onto the petrified red Lucy. There's the EX snipe. Doesn't get the root though. Must have broke immediately or something like that. The firewall going to do a good job of helping him fight. The M2's coming out. Red team's going to steal the middle orb. Winghaven gonna jump back. Morphe and Hinkin, team full prediction, doing very well so far. The snipe just gonna miss there. Gonna get pushed out. Gonna leap in. Gets the silence. There's the ultimate. Hits two of them. But the counter ultimate coming out from Morphe. So big damage right now onto Winghaven. The snipe just gonna miss, using the E to avoid that amazing play there by the Ashka being played by Morphe. So Winghaven gonna jump in, playing the Jade, gonna go immaterial. Here's the snipe, gonna steal the middle, gonna get that energy and the health for his team. Petrify coming out right as the firewall came out, just a bit too late. So unfortunate there for Morphe. Gonna end up wasting a little bit there for the Ashka. Gets the double snipe. So big damage coming out. There's the ultimate. Two of them gonna hit the stun. Not gonna hit. It looked like it was in favor here of full prediction. And then Flower Power turns around with a couple double snipes. Some big plays there. Good job using the flash to push it away, guaranteeing that they get the middle orb. So now Hinkin is gonna get petrified on the red Lucy. Here comes the snipe with a deadly inject. Big damage as he silences them immediately. Now using the R to push back. Big damage coming out and finally taking it out. First round going in favor of Flower Power. Really good job here. Blabby asked, am I hosting this tournament? No, ESL is hosting the tournament. So make sure to check out ESL play. And I will post a link to the bracket here for you so you can see it. I am just a guy who loves casting and hoping to keep casting. So Loomba said, Jade Lucy, what a surprise. Good thing you hid champ select. And Blabby says, are you hosting tournament? No. Okay, yeah, double side. Actually, so Flower Power has been playing Jade Lucy basically the entire tournament and entire last tournament. So most people should expect this, as Winghaven has been a Jade player and a Gunner player through BLC through most of his tournament time. So stun coming out. The bear going to be on to Winghaven. Winghaven is going to trade a little bit here into Ashka. Ashka trading a little bit back. There's the snipe. And oh, he just barely didn't get the firewall out enough. And the snipe is going to be able to get it. So good try trying to stop that. Petrify coming on to Lucy. There's the deadly inject. Here comes the snipe. Gonna push him though. And I don't know if that ended up hitting him or not because of the push. So good job there by Ashka. Gonna try to put counter pressure onto the Jade. The silence coming out. Here's the ultimate from Jade. And two of them into each player. Actually one only into Lucy. And there's the goo coming out. The panic gonna happen. Jade jumping in there as it is his own, gonna be protected. There's the red team's goo. Now big pressure coming out onto Lucy. The middle orb gonna go in favor of the blue team. So Lucy still taking a bit of pressure, gonna hit the fear. Dueling now are Ashka and Jade. Jade gonna hit 1-2 ultimate shots. There's the stun. Good job avoiding it here from the Ashka. Ashka M2 is gonna come out. The ignite's gonna be on the Jade. Jade taking quite a bit of damage. Here's the snipe. The petrify snipe. Deadly inject doing so much damage as Ashka trying to get in here. Here comes the stun. And actually red team I think stole that. So good job here by the Ashka. Gonna heal back up a little bit. The Petrified just misses, not able to get the damage here. Here comes the Immune, gonna get the hit, but gonna go over the wall and not able to do too much damage as it allows Lucy to heal back up. Here comes the 720 snipe, not gonna hit. Silence though immediately after that. The deadly inject, the auto attack's coming out, and there is the kill. So second round going here to Team Flower Power as full predictions getting very close. We see some Flower Power love in chat. I like it, Breath No More. Cran Eater says, Keygasm Winghaven. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. Blabby says, are there any champions you feel are too powerful, and which ones are most seen in the tournaments? Well, I don't know if I'd say that any are too powerful. I think if we switch to 3v3s, we'd see some things even out, but I think Lucy is very powerful in 2v2 and could get toned down a little bit, and I think Ashka's a little bit powerful in 2v2s. So those would be my two, and we see a lot of Lucys. Yeah, basically every match. And we see quite a few Ashkas. We've been seeing a lot of Croaks too, which I think Croak is a bit stronger in 2v2 because of that. So I think the game is slightly more balanced in a 3v3 setting. Anyway, the double Petrify coming out. Red team is going to be able to get that orb. So Morphe taking a bit of pressure on the Ashka. Jade going to have to leap away. Ashka jumping right back in, doing a bit of damage. The snipe's going to hit onto Red Lucy. The panic coming out. There's the deadly inject on Lucy. The ultimate coming out, and she's going to avoid the damage from the deadly inject and a little bit from the ult. The snipe just barely missing here. Couple M1s coming out from Ashka. The orb here in the middle. There's the stun. The ultimate coming out. I think the blue team still got that though, as the Petrify was on the Red Lucy. Bit of damage coming back out. Blue Lucy taking a bit of pressure. Winghaven going to get that snipe. And the Petrify coming out onto Red Lucy. And oh man, a little bit of the damage hit, but good firewall to avoid a lot of the ultimate damage. Here comes the 720 snipe onto Morphe. Morphe going to get taken down as Winghaven showing off here a little bit. There's the orb. The Petrify coming out. And there's the snipe to get the orb and get the hit onto the Red Lucy. So Hunkin going to have to fight very desperately for his own life here. The fear coming out, but there's the Petrify. Deadly inject. Here comes the snipe. And big damage as the snipe comes out. There's the ultimate for the third round in a row here for Flower Power, our defending champions of the ESL Cup.
Just so amazingly awesome at this.
So let's see, how is Full Predictions going to respond here? I think they need to use the firewall a little bit more aggressively, and I think they need to put a little bit more pressure onto the Lucy. Lucy has had almost no pressure. Not that she's had zero, but she's had almost no pressure. And I really think that Blue Lucy needs to be spreading the heals around a little bit. So here we go into the fourth round. The snipe coming out. He actually isn't going to cancel it. So coming right in. As you see them going right for the Lucy. Lucy taking a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Taken down lower than she's been basically the whole game. There's the firewall, making it very hard to heal. As Jade taken down almost to half health. So great use there. Now counter pressure onto Lucy. Now the Petrify coming out. Here's the snipe. Deadly Injecto onto the Jade. So Jade getting punished a little bit for the snipe. Here come the M2s onto Lucy. Lucy getting taken down very low, as Red Lucy going to have to survive. There's the ultimate coming out. All bullets are going to get hit onto Ashka. Ashka getting taken down very low, but did quite a bit of damage, and eats a snipe. So big damage now onto Ashka. Ashka down to half. There's the firewall, and trying to get the conflagration hits onto Lucy. So the snipe coming out is going to go in favor of the blue team. Blue team being able to heal back up, getting quite a bit more energy. There's the silence, not going to hit. 1-2 of the ultimate hits are going to come out there for the Jade. Going to hit the snipe now onto Red Lucy. The stun just barely missing onto Blucy. Blucy going to go grab a couple of the healing orbs. Jade tried to grab a couple of herself, just missing the snipe. There's the firewall. Conflagration hit's going to be coming out, doing some decent damage there, but the barrier is going to protect. But the ignite is on now. Can he keep the ignite on? There's the snipe, going to steal the middle orb, putting some pressure onto Blue Lucy as she eats the Petrify. The stun coming out, not going to hit. Red Lucy has to fall back as she takes a couple of the ultimate hits there from Jade. The 720 going to be canceled. Big damage. There's the ultimate. Going to get rolled out of the way, though. Unfortunate here for Full Prediction. There's the snipe. Just barely going to miss. M1 trading. Here comes the stun. Not able to get the hit. The barrier coming out. Lucy not taking too much damage. But now Winghaven is vulnerable on the Jade. Jade taking so much damage because the barrier is down. The Petrify just going to miss. There's the stun. Just out of range as Blue Lucy knocks it out. The snipe going to be avoided, though, by the Ashka. Good job. Couple M1 trades. There's the Invis coming out. The ultimate now coming out to Red Lucy. Red Lucy taking out the stun, not in time as Morphe jumps in. Ashka coming out, but gets silenced. Big damage now onto Lucy. The snipe gonna miss. The E gonna miss. The Petrify coming out, though. We'll likely see a deadly inject very soon. There's the stun, not gonna hit as Ashka comes around the corner, gets the double ultimate. Winghaven taken down very low, but gonna get the middle orb. So unfortunate here for Ashka as she eats the EX snipe, gets rooted, and finally taken out. Oh man, what a good play there. So Blabby says I'm the third most watched Battlerite channel right now. Hey yo, appreciate the love here, guys. Can't believe that. I've never been that high in a channel in my life. The only time I have was in Bloodline Champions when I was literally the only person streaming it. So when I watched myself, I was #1. So we see it says Rip Strum or just me. I'm not sure what you mean when you say that, Tim Lowe. What do you mean by Rip Strum? Excuse me. So 4 straight rounds here in favor of Flower Power. Ashka coming in, gonna put a little bit of pressure here onto the Jade. I think that was a good start before. Gonna avoid the fear. There comes the stun, the barrier coming out. So now they're vulnerable. This is the opportunity here for the red team to get some big damage. There's a conflagration. Sorry, trying to get all the players here onto the screen, but it's hard. I can't zoom out anymore. The snipe gonna just miss. Blue team is gonna get the orb though. There's the petrify, deadly inject to counter petrify into Ashka though, so huge damage didn't come out, but pretty good damage here onto the Jade. Jade taken down dangerously low. Clearly health advantage here for the red team. Here comes the ultimate though. The counter ultimate is going to hit both players as Blue Lucy taken down a little bit. Gonna use the cleanse to get rid of the pure fire. There's the snipe, and again the blue team is going to guarantee themselves the orb. So again though, has the health advantage, 70% to 50%. The petrify coming out. Here comes some big damage though, I'm sure. The snipe is going to hit onto, oh, the ultimate. Gonna avoid a couple of the shots though, as Ashka taken down pretty low. The deadly inject gonna be avoided from the leap. Here comes the stun, gonna be avoided by the invis. Not going to be able to hit the orb as it spawned. He was just a little bit early. The ultimate coming out and is just barely going to miss. Pure fire going to be able to heal him. The stun coming out, not going to hit. Grabs a couple of the orbs. Lucy, the Jade ultimate is going to be able to get out as he gets the speed buff from the barrier. So good job keeping him alive. Both teams have an ult to use. There's the Eureka ultimate, the goo, coming out from Red Lucy. The stun's going to drop, not going to hit. The snipe's going to hit, but the red team steals it. So good job getting that middle orb. Red team trying to take their second round as their tournament life is in hand. Going to avoid the snipe. Nice job there by Ashka. Going to avoid the deadly eject. Just barely picks up a health orb and is going to get healed a little bit here by Lucy. Lucy trying to get in position though. Eats a deadly inject, snipe, petrify combo, and it is killed. And just missing both players with his ultimate. Ashka, unfortunate, uses the firewall though to stop the ultimate. Good job there. Here comes the stun. It looks like the blue team might have got that though, and he really needed to stay in, and unfortunately full predictions taken out. Really good job there by the the defending champions Flower Power, and not going to be able to get the victory. So nice job there by Morphe and Hinkin. Very good performance. They've made it very far in every tournament, and unfortunately just barely missing the finals in every match. So really unfortunate there. Winghaven is playing really well.